Hi, mini resistance band. Right, this one, you're going to need a resistance band on for every exercise. We're going to do 10 exercises in total, 45 seconds each, 5 seconds to quickly get ready for the next one, and we're going to go around twice. So we should be just over 10 minutes because it's going to be a nice short one. We're going to do a very quick glute activation just to make sure our legs are nice and warmed up because it is going to be quite leg heavy with the resistance band on the top part of our legs. I'm going to be using a hip band, which is one of the really thick ones. If you've got one of the really thin rubber style or latex style resistance bands, you might want to put that a bit lower down on your legs to make it harder. Your choice, do what you like. Let's have a quick march out. Take it hip distance apart, squatting down, squeeze your bum at the top. Three, two, and one. Squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift. Few more of these. Make sure the bum is completely fired up, and then we're going to get going. Three, two, and one. Okay, grab your resistance band. Let's get it on. So it's going to be very leg heavy today. I want you to pop this, and as I say, if you've got one of these thick hip bands like mine, up onto the top part of your legs. It's never elegant getting in, is it? Oh, and I've got a nice flabby overhang. Nice. Okay, 45 seconds. Shall we go? So we're going to start with that squat leg lift, but we're going to do it all on the left, then 45 seconds on the right, and then we're going to start moving through to things like monster walks and some other squat exercises as well. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat, lift, squat, lift. So we're balancing on this right leg as we lift up. You don't need to move too quickly. And by balancing here, activating your core. So although it's leg heavy, you are going to be using some of your other muscles as well, just for stabilising, deep inner core muscles to help keep your posture right, nice and upright. Really push that bum back as you sit down into that squat. Okay, moving through to the other side. Squat, lift, squat, lift. Oh, I'm warming up already. You will probably find that you're going to get a bit of a sweat on with this one because it's all leg heavy and bottom heavy. We're using our biggest muscle groups, which you're going to get nice and warm, nice and quickly. Oh, I've got a fly buzzing around in my room, that's going to be annoying. I have to let it out the window in a second. Out. Where did he come from? Okay. Monster walk. So squat down and stay low. Walk 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. I'm filming this. It's Halloween week. So we've done a lot of monster walks this week. Keep it going. The lower you are, the harder it's going to be. We want to keep tension through the legs. If you're up here, it's just a walk. I mean, you might want to do just a walk if you're recovering postnatally, but try and come low. Oh, I've got a squat pulse coming up. This is going to be really heavy on the legs today. Okay, lift and squeeze pelvic floor, come down into that squat position and pulse it out. Now this is a 45-second squat pulse. If at any time you need to just come up, take a breath, reset, do it. If you manage the full 45 seconds though, well done. Oh, it's burning already. We're going to be getting some core work in as well in just a second. So after the squat pulse, we're going to move through to an inchworm. So walk out to plank, walk back in. You can come down to your knees in the inchworm at any point, particularly if you've had a recent C-section. I will demonstrate. Just a second. So we're going to take a squat down, walk out to plank, drop to your knees if you need to, walk back in and stand. Squat, walk out, walk in and stand on repeat. And the band just makes it that little bit harder. I say a little bit, quite a lot actually. Come down to your knees if you need to here. Walk back in. Last one. And here, stand. Okay, we're down into a glute bridge. So onto your back, feet flat to the floor. Raise that bottom up and down, up and down. Trying to raise up as you exhale on the out breath to activate your core and pelvic floor. Trying to squeeze up and in just gently, internally, through that pelvic floor as you raise your bottom and hips up. We're staying low for the next exercise, adding on to the glute bridge. Okay, high in the glute bridge, keep your hips up. Legs come out, squeeze in, out and in. So we're working through into the inner thighs now, as well as the glutes. Oh, my bum's burning. Is yours. Bottom's going to come down in a minute and we're going to move through to leg extensions. Ow, ow. Oh, okay, raise it to here. So you have a choice here, either feet flat to the floor, extending one leg at a time slowly with control, or legs to here, extend, bring in, extend, bring in. Trying to exhale as you extend out to really help activate those inner core muscles. Okay, let's roll over onto all fours. We're going to move through into slow climbers. So plank position to here, or drop down to your knees, and you're going to bring one knee in towards your waist at a time. If you're down on your knees, then it's a slightly smaller movement, but still working those core muscles. Try and make sure your shoulders are in line with your wrists. Back nice and flat, don't want to be up here. Tuck it all under. Knee Okay, I want you to just adjust your band so that you're kneeling on it. Onto all fours. Take your right leg out behind, lift it up and down, up and down. I can barely move my band. I have actually picked a really heavy one. It's not because, you know, I've been lazy or anything. I can barely move. So this is the last one before we do it all again. Next time round, we're going to move the left leg instead of the right. So hopefully you're all on your right leg at the moment, raising the right leg up. If you're not, just remember which one you've done and even up on round 2. Oh, sweating. To be fair, I think I'll probably be sweating out quite a bit of red wine after my holiday last week. Right, let's move back through to standing, back through to the beginning, and we're moving into that squat with the leg lift. Let me just readjust this timer. Are you ready? Let's go. Squat, left leg. Squat, left leg. So you're shifting that weight onto your right leg here, trying to keep everything tucked in, everything nice and tight through the tummy to help stabilize your pelvis as you're raising that leg up. This is really great if you're trying to get back into running or just starting running. Anything that helps with the stabilizing, so single leg stability, brilliant to help your running technique. And just to help generally in a postnatal recovery. Okay, let's move through to the other side. Squat, right leg lifts this time. So we're sitting down onto that imaginary chair, lift, down, lift. Okay, monster walk. Squat down, stay low, forward, 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 back, 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 back. On repeat. How low down can you get? Squat pulse coming up. Just, you know, for a bit more bottom pain. All my hips are creeping up, down. Stay low if you can. Okay, hip distance, lift and squeeze pelvic floor, down into that squat position, bounce it out. Keep breathing, do not hold your breath. Your bottom's going to be on fire by now. If mine's anything to go by, it burns. We have, however, got inchworms coming up. So giving your bottom a little bit of a rest. Nearly there. Oh, 10 seconds left, we can do it. We can do it. Okay, inchworms. So standing at the top of your mat or wherever you are, take a squat down, walk out to plank, drop your knees back in and stand, or take out that knee drop if you're a little bit stronger and a little bit further on. Oh, down to the mat. Glute bridge. Onto your back, feet flat to the floor, knees bent. Squeeze up and relax. Up and down, squeezing everything in on that raise as you blow out. Really good for your pelvic floor, this one as well. Anything that strengthens our glutes helps stabilise your pelvis and helps support your pelvic floor. This is not all about Kegels. Nearly there. Okay, raise up, wiggle your shoulders under, stay high, out, squeeze in, out, squeeze in. Oh, in this position, all I'm doing really is looking at my wall, realising that it needs a wipe, it needs something else on there. It's definitely not National Fitness Day anymore. That was the 22nd of September and we're almost in November now. I've got out of the habit of writing on it. I'm going to clean it down after I finish this. Maybe, we'll see. Oh, bum, on fire. Don't let your hips drop, keep them high. Okay, oh my goodness. Either from this position, extend the leg, bring it in, extend, bring in. Otherwise, we're in this position. Extend, in, extend, in. Rolling onto our front in just a second for some slow climbers. Okay, right now in fact, so plank position, all on all fours if you prefer, and we're going to bring those knees in, gently, slow and controlled, shoulders in line with your wrists, back nice and flat, tummy squeezed in. Guess what, we've only got one exercise left after this one, and that is your mini done. Okay, just readjust that band so that you're kneeling on it, and it's your left leg this time. On all fours, extend that left leg, raise it up and down, up and down. You might be, probably will be able to get a lot higher than I can at the moment. I'm barely moving it, it's such a tight band. Keep your leg nice and straight, don't kick out at the knee. Keeping that leg straight, foot flexed, leading with the heel, trying to get that leg up in line with your body. Unless you've got a super tight band like mine. You're barely moving. Oh, done. Take your bum back to your heels, stretch out in front. And then a quick roll over onto your back. We're just going to stretch out the glutes because they've had a bit of a hammering. Whip your band off. Take your right leg over across your left. Raise that leg up. Hand through the gap. And we just hold on to the back of our left leg, stretching out the right glute. Okay, let's switch over. So left foot comes across your right leg. Hand through the gap, bring that leg up in towards you. back up to seated, soles of the feet together, quick inner thigh stretch, hold on to the feet, trying to get your knees down towards the floor, lean slightly forward into butterfly pose. And that is you all done. Well done, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. You are free to go. Do whatever you like. If you put that on at the end, oh, blimey, that was meant to be 10 minutes. It was 20. I have a real problem with timing data. Always underestimate. Anyway, I won't talk any longer. See you later.